The climate crisis is the biggest problem faced by humankind. There are two types of solution to this problem. One is to reduce CO2 emissions, which comes with sacrifices by all of us. The other is to absorb CO2 emissions. According to researchers at ETH, planting trees is the cheapest and most effective way to fight the climate crisis. While we still have to do our best to reduce emissions, we can speed the process along by working from both sides. The situation is that 0.9 billion hectares of land worldwide are suitable for reforestation, but there is no money, no time, and no priority to do so. Our solution connects planters, which are people who are willing to plant trees, with tree hosts, which are people who own land to plant trees. These can be private people or governments. On the one hand, we have our web application that is built mainly for tree hosts who offer their land for tree plantation. So they can enter an address and then on the map select on their property where they want to have trees planted. Then they can name the number of trees that they want to have planted and the type of trees, because not all types of trees goes with all the areas. And they can select time slots that are suitable for them for planters to come by and plant trees. On the other hand, we have our mobile app that is built mainly for the planter. They can find spots nearby and click on them and then find where they can go and plant trees. And they can also use the app to navigate to these spots. These can be private people who just feel like doing something nice for the environment, or it can be in larger scale events such as children's birthday to raise awareness at the early age, or company offsites. They can also collect points for trees that they have planted, and finally they can share their tree planting success with friends in order to motivate them also to start planting trees. We don't want to be dependent on politicians taking actions. Let's all stand together and fight the climate crisis, because if we all pitch in, the sky is the limit.